See, first actually, we are trying to utilize the similar kind of work. So we are going with the super resolution, and we are also going with the classification. So the structure of the paper will be abstract. We will write at the end of the paper. We will start with the introduction. In this introduction, whatever the leaf we are taking, here we are taking the potato leaf. About the potato leaf, whenever we are writing one sentence, we have to cite one paper for that. For citing one paper, we can go with the two ways. First way, you can search some papers related to potato in the Google Scholar. Maybe example, I am searching in Google Scholar. Here in Google Scholar, when I am typing the potato leaf disease detection, potato leaf disease detection, many papers will come. You can cite any of these papers. In order to cite these papers, whatever the content you are taking, you can cite these papers. So you download these papers in the format of PDF. So if you can bring those PDF papers to me, and when you are writing your paper, you have to write one sentence and you have to cite like some one. That one related paper you have to store in your folder with the name one, such that when you bring that paper one to me, I will cite using the Mendeley software as per this format. So this is the format. In this format, we have to cite. So while writing the introduction, we require the citation for the all the points. Whenever we are saying facts, example, if we are saying some information, it is the potato, maybe some, it is 20%, it is yield is 20%, then we have to give some sort of proof. Whether if we don't have any paper, then we can give the Google, from the Google, we can give the proof. Okay. After that, we have to write something about the why diseases are affecting, because our title is diseases, how diseases are affecting, and why we are going for the deep learning methods. Here we have, you can see here, we have written some points related to crop diseases, bacteria, viruses, fungi. They are leading to the food loss. And finally, countermeasures, what we have to take. Visual examination is difficult, but you should not write as such from this paper. This is only for explanation only, because the plagiarism will come. By understanding this, you have to refer some 3 to 4 papers. Whatever the content you understood from those 3 to 4 papers, you can mix and you can write as your own. If you only refer this single paper, majority sentences, definitely after you write, when we check the plagiarism, definitely the plagiarism will come. So only for the reference, just to understand the flow, you can take what is the sentence we have to write now, and understanding that, you search that related thing in the Google Scholar, you will get many papers. Sometimes there is no need to only depend on the Google Scholar also. You can even search in the Google also, related to that information. Many points you will get. At that time, you can write those points in your own. Okay. The points, whichever we have written here, you have to write in a different version. The different point also. There is no need to write the same point as we have written here. And here we have mentioned why, if we take person manual detection, how it is giving the errors, because we are telling some disadvantage. And then we are going to the artificial intelligence techniques. About that artificial intelligence, some techniques we have to quote, and then why we are going to the super resolution. With that, this introduction ends. After writing the introduction, in the literature survey, remember, we have to write the literature survey for the super resolution and literature survey for plant leaf disease detection. In the literature survey for the soap resolution, you can write the 2023, 22, 21, 20. Means the reviewers, they expect to write the literature about these papers. But we have to start from the starting paper of the super resolution, 2014. There is no problem. So you can mention the super resolution techniques we have started from 2014, and then what are the recent techniques that are being implemented. In each technique you can mention. For that, there are many super resolution techniques. There are many super resolution techniques. You can even just I will these 50 papers. These are the image super resolution techniques in the recent some last 2 years. These are the different super resolution techniques. So if you read these papers, definitely you will get an idea how actually they are going with the introduction and literature survey. If you don't have that much amount of time to go through, then we can refer some one or two papers. In those one or two papers, whatever we have written the literature survey, whatever they have written the literature survey, based on that, you can continue. So here, some literature survey techniques we can see from the different papers how to write the literature survey. Only thing is we have to write one paper and what they have done. What is the drawback if we get some? So to avoid the drawback, what they have done in the next paper. Like that, we can continue with the literature survey. Literature survey after writing, if you feel if it is giving the plagiarism in the literature survey, you can change the sentences, and you can change sometimes you can add 2 3 papers together in the literature survey, even to avoid the plagiarism, to give the very different sentence. After completing it, you have to go to methodology. So in this, we are not following this methodology. We have to go to that base paper methodology. That base paper methodology is this one. So here in this base paper methodology, because here